Hello and welcome to Dateline Lagos. I'm Loretta Chiogo. Let's see what's coming on the program. Ambode seeks more support from World Bank in funding transport, energy, water sectors. Governor Ambode charges church leaders to mobilize towards the 2019 general elections. And Lagos State Executive Council inspects major projects in Ikorodu and environs, projects to complete the largest rice mill in sub-Saharan Africa by 2019. Also, new beneficiaries emerge in the Lagos State rent-to-own housing scheme. Let's begin with the economic development. The Lagos State government is considering stronger partnership with the World Bank in funding key projects in the transport, energy and water sectors. Governor Akinwumi Ambode, who made the request during a visit by the executive director of the bank to Lagos House in Alausa, Ikeja, said the growing population and the complexity of the state makes the need for support in funding key projects more compelling.
The delegation of the World Bank Group, led by Mr. Patrizio Pagano, is received by Governor Akinwumi Ambode at the State House. The team, which consists of 10 World Bank executive directors representing 96 countries, was in Lagos as part of the tour of its operations in West Africa to study the challenges and expectations of the partners there.
We are doing this trip in Western Africa to see how the World Bank Group works and what are the challenges and what are the expectations and that the people of Western Africa faces when the bank comes and try to work with them.
In his response, Governor Ambode acknowledges the support of the World Bank to the economy of Lagos.
I used to be the Accountant General of Lagos here, so I've had practical encounter with the World Bank. I remember the DPOs that we did, DPO 1, DPO 2, DPO 3, in batches of $200 million for budget support program for the budget of Lagos State in the last maybe 6 years, which was done in tranches of $200 million. And the impact and the effect, you can also see that's what is happening in the city. We've also been responsive enough to ensure that those supports have actually, crystallized into stronger ties and also crystallized into major development, as you can see.
He also responds to a question from the team, which wants to know how Lagos State contributes to the economic recovery and growth plan of Nigeria.
In the last 20 years, Lagos has seen a geometrical progression of development and growth. And that's why, one of our major contributions to reflecting the economy in the last 2 years and more or less spend our way out of recession has been largely imputed in Lagos. We've had huge expenditure that we have done in various key sectors that have actually, tried as much as possible to touch the lower fabric of the economy in Lagos. And that's why you see some against all odds where the financial numbers were not looking too good. Lagos was able to stabilize generally and technically the economy of Nigeria. These are facts.
Besides transport, Governor Ambode also identifies energy and provision of potable water as areas that need the intervention of the World Bank. He says his administration has commenced the process of implementing major reforms in the transport sector. But with more support, Lagos should be able to meet the demands of a globally competitive city.
The church has a critical role to play in deepening democracy and ensuring good governance in Nigeria. But bulk of the responsibility falls on leaders of the church who had to educate their members and encourage them to participate in the process of election of public officers. This was the crux of a message delivered by Governor Akinwumi Ambode during the third session of the 33rd Synod of the Diocese of Lagos Anglican Communion, held at Our Saviour's Church, Tafawa Balewa Square.
The church's one foundation, the processional hymn ushers in the Bishop of Lagos Diocese, the Most Reverend Dr. Ephraim Adimowo, The bishop-designate, the Right Reverend Dr. Humphrey Olumakaye, and the Governor of Lagos State, Mr. Akinwumi Ambode, who is the special guest at the opening of the third session of the 33rd Synod of the Diocese of Lagos Anglican Communion. The roll call consists of bishops, clergymen, priests from the Diocese of Lagos and their wives, members of the laity, as well as bishops from other dioceses in Nigeria. Notable guests include the former Deputy Governor of Lagos State and now the Senior Special Assistant to the President on Sustainable Development, Mrs. Orolope Adefulire. This year's synod is unique, being the last to be presided by the Most Reverend Dr. Ephraim Ademowo, who will be retiring soon. For now, as the diocesan bishop and president of the synod, Reverend Ephraim Ademowo's message is full of commendation as he lauds the Lagos State governor for his result-oriented policies and developmental strides.
We could see things for ourselves. The whole place has opened up. Even where we have our retirement house, anytime I'm in the vehicle, sometimes I don't even know when we get there. The road is something else. I want to thank you for the great work that you are doing in this state. We want to assure you of our prayers.
Bishop Ademowo gives his support to the re-election of the governor.
Your Excellency, Atumbo again, Atumbo for second term. And we have talked about that last year, so it's feat accomplished. It's a done deal.
Most of Governor Akinwumi Ambode's goodwill message is directed to the retiring bishop, who has directed the affairs of the Lagos Diocese for over 17 years.
On behalf of the government of Lagos State, my own family, I want to thank you for the positive impact your tenure has had on the church and our state. Under your leadership, the state government has received immense support and prayers from the church. This robust relationship has contributed immensely to the peace and tranquility being enjoyed in our state, with people of diverse faiths living in harmony and mutual understanding.
The occasion is a good opportunity for Governor Ambode to draw the attention of the congregation to the 2019 general elections, the role of the church and her leaders in ensuring a smooth electoral process.
Your PVC is the instrument and the power every eligible citizen has to express themselves in choosing the leaders in whose hands they wish to entrust the resources and the future of our country to. The church, and indeed all our religious leaders, have a critical role to play, especially at this point in time, to place special emphasis on the message of hope, peace, brotherliness, unity, integrity, and tolerance. We must shun all tendencies that could aggravate whatever challenges we might be experiencing at the moment, because these are only temporary. We shall surmount them, and our nation shall become great again by the grace of God and through our own hard work and prayers.
Mr. Ambode says his administration would continue to promote freedom of religion in the state. He reaffirms his commitment to making the economy work for all. The ceremony also features the introduction of the incoming Bishop of Lagos Diocese, the Right Reverend Humphrey Olumakaye, and his wife, as well as the presentation of commemorative plaques to the governor and his wife for their support to the church and for ensuring peace and harmony among religious bodies in the states.